I sat here. I was hoping everybody get here. We're saying, "What up, Mama Payday? What up, Krieger? I'm glad you came back. What up, D Libby? This, that." And then I looked down. I realized I ain't even hit the damn live button. You talking about how you ate breakfast? Talking about what I ate? Oh my land, we're crazy.
We need to go back to YouTube school.
Evidently, can you see us?
Uh,
Can you hear us? Just verifying. I was wondering why I wasn't seeing it on my other phone, so I could try to read the comments. Make sure you read the comments too. Earlier, Just Me Joy was in there. Vicky Newman was in there. What up, my payday? There's Just Me Joy. She's back in there. Cliff Smith in the house.
what's
Cliff
going on,
Smith, what's up
everybody?
with your boy Mike Sons? Dropping them bangers. I seen he does something with Pay. That was awesome, man.
Whew, sorry, y'all. I'm
Being
trying to
back in the
recover.
house.
Trying to recover from my big old breakfast this morning. You over there eating a ham sandwich and some chips. I just ate a 5 egg omelet with bacon and ham, Swiss cheese, American cheese, some toast, hash browns, and because I was feeling froggy, 3 silver dollar pancakes. And your boy has eaten too much. My eyes were way too big for my stomach, so now I'm sitting here feeling like I'm about to have a 5 egg overdose. Oh yeah, I'm definitely bragging about it, Jen. I'm rubbing it all in his face. I had the breakfast of kings this morning from the good old iron skillet.
Last night we grilled out. I got a we installed a power inverter in my. I got a microwave. I've always had that microwave, but then we mounted that TV, 32 inch. But there's a microwave, but you know, power inverter to be able to run the microwave. But then I also had this. I've always had this little uh, square plug-in single eye to be able to cook something on. I brought it with last night. Me, Nate, and Clay parked right there in Kingdom City and got a little table out, some chairs. They didn't get the chairs out, but sat there and watched the game, watched Kansas City win, Detroit come close. I kind of wanted to see Detroit get past get past them 49ers and get into the Super Bowl, but didn't happen. But we sat there and grilled out steak and mashed potatoes and uh, mac and cheese. And Clay was going to break out some of his ribs that he had stored away, leftovers. We never did even heat them up. I forgot about them.
Yeah, yeah, man, that was crazy. We was having like a tailgate party at a truck stop with our 3 semi trucks. Gosh dang, dude, my headset's dying and I could not find my damn charger. It's all right though.
British
I'll wait till it.
Bulldog, man, it's been a while since I seen you, bro. How you been? How you been? So your headset's getting ready to die?
Yeah, it's beeping at me, and I couldn't find my. I tried to find my charger before I came on this live. Couldn't find it, but it's all right. I ain't driving or nothing like that, so when it dies, I just take it off.
Good. I'm glad you're good. Hope I didn't miss nobody coming in. Hit the like button when you get in here, y'all. Give us some relevancy. We need some Aggie rhythms.
Yeah, dude, we haven't had no Aggie rhythm in God knows how long. Mm. But you know how it is. Trying to run a business, got boys got to get back to work.
Buckeye leaving. Said so. Libby said he's be careful driving. I tell you what, I'm super excited. Was it May 31st? He added it. Attica, Indiana, at the Badlands. That's in our hood. We made shorts from there.
Yeah, that'd be
I
sweet.
bought
That'll bring
Huh?
it back to like the good old redneck rave days. Because up church used to perform in fields and mud parks and stuff, and that shit get wild. So like with trucks, four wheelers, side by sides, everything running around. Got a couple of bounty holes and the mud drag racing and stuff. So we're never gonna do that at the Badlands with all the dunes and the trails and all the yeah. It's gonna be a wicked party.
Yeah, we will be there large and in charge. That's where I just got three four wheelers worked on there, right there. Dropped them off at Attica Motorsports, which is right there. Same thing, Badlands, and then that's where I bought my uh, four seater Polaris.
Yeah, look
Bunch
at
of different
Tammy.
cars.
She said, "Hell yeah, taking my razor, gonna tear it up, dude." That I'll never forget what I thought was like
What's up,
Tammy's
honey?
first time hopping in the razor, and we was at Tim's house, and Tim has that hill that looked like it's like vertical, and it's like nervous to look at and even think about driving up it. So Tammy hops in the driver's seat, and we were all like, "You gonna take that hill, Tammy?" Like unsure. She's like, "Yep." She just fucking turns towards the hill, guns it all the way up a hill, and I'm like, "Damn, Tammy, I didn't know you had it like that."
Yeah, she's fearless in that thing.
I'm saying,
Crazy in hell. What did read that comment for just from Just Me Joy?
so I bet I'll get one of his one day. He came to BMS on my birthday, and I missed it on my birthday about 5 years ago, I think.
Damn, that sucks.
Then Mama Payday said, "Are y'all going to the Nashville concert?" I didn't even know he was having another Nashville concert. I thought with
Yeah.
him going to court and everything that I thought this Badlands concert was his first concert back, but I mean, I really haven't looked out for it either, so that's my own fault.
Hmm. He's got a bunch of tour or a bunch of dates. He added to it.
Damn. We went to his other Nashville concert at the Municipal Building. That was a pretty lit concert.
Why you even get over, dude? Tell you what. What has everybody been up to? Cubby Burton. Remember the four wheeler y'all let me ride on. Y'all need to take that one there on, tear it up. Yeah. What up, Kobe?
Yeah, what's going on, Kobe? I didn't even see who's in here, bub.
What Tammy say?
She said March 9th. Yep, planning on going, looking to go to six of them as long as my trucker hubby will stop working. LOL. Yeah, Chad.
Hey, gotta make that money, y'all. Today's shitty ass market, you gotta do whatever you can to make the damn money.
Yeah,
Market's in the
dude.
broker's favor.
That's one thing that has definitely changed a lot since me and you started doing this together. Like when we first got into it, oh, the trucking economy was great. We was making money hand over fist. It was perfect. And then the economy started changing. Brokers got stingy. The biggest problem is the truck drivers. The truck drivers got desperate, and a lot of truck drivers are talking to brokers and they're taking loads for really really cheap. So then it affects everybody. So if all the truckers would just stop taking cheap rates, the brokers would have no choice but to raise their rates back up. Truckers are the backbone of America. If you touch anything, eat anything, wear anything, or pretty much look at anything, it has been transported on a semi truck. So if the spinal foundation of your country, I think, should be supported, very well. And it's stingy out here.
That's right, y'all. We deliver anything from flappy cocks to barbecue sauce. If you if you wear it or tear it, a trucker brought it to you.
Yeah, I ain't driving right now. I'm on my 34-hour reset. My
Read some of the
uh,
comments.
I am. Well, they're all talking to each other.
There was somebody made a comment right after Tammy. Just because.
About 600 down from got independent trucker, a longtime friend. So then, yeah, he knows. He knows all about the economy on what's going on right now. And I will say fuel prices have come back down a little bit, which is cool. It's no longer, $5 a gallon, thankfully. Hell, the two, I'd actually say, yeah, the two biggest expenses in trucking is fuel and insurance. So if you can get them two to come down, and you make it out pretty well. I mean, yeah, you got maintenance, but when the maintenance needs done, it can be a hit, but usually not as
Yeah,
consistent.
we had a lot of maintenance here lately, didn't we?
Yeah, a new turbo in my truck, a new front end in my truck, new front tires in my truck, new airbags in the rear for my truck, all new tires for your truck, a transmission.
A whole transmission, y'all.
Yeah, that's pretty
Cut
wild.
off
Then we,
a cashier check for almost $19,000. Sucks.
yeah, it's been a lot. While trying to get back to work, having to do all these repairs, and usually sometimes it ain't even the repairs that make the biggest money hit. It's the downtime that makes the biggest money hit. Like, yeah, you might spend, go to a shop, get a big job done for 10 grand, but it took them a week to do it. So now you spend the 10 grand, but then you lose close to the same amount, you know, because you can't run. That also takes a big chunk, especially if it's like a $500 repair and it takes a shop 3 days to do it. You lost you lost more money at the end of the downtime more than you did for the actual repair. So it's like a weird fluctuating game.
Ain't no kidding.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm driving it. I'm driving in this, y'all, and I got watch my direction. Bam. Ba da ba da. Getting ready to be going through St. Louis.
Mm.
St.
Oh,
Louis.
Kobe just said, I remember the fuel pump problem. That was horrible. Yeah, so Kobe was riding with me in my truck one day, and I started having really, really bad fuel delivery issues. Uh, Turns out my fuel filter, the fuel filter housing, the lift pump, or like the water air separator, whatever you want to call it, and the filters, like that whole system, the whole fuel system in the front of the truck ended up getting replaced, a new primer and everything. Uh, yeah, that was a rough day in trucking. So I was trying to come back from northern Michigan. I made it from northern Michigan to Angola, Indiana. Had some not experienced enough truck mechanic try to fix it, broke the primer, and then brought it back home to a local mechanic that we know of, and then we ended up getting the whole uh, fuel system in the front of the truck all brand new. It was a bad day. Talking about putting and not having any power, trying to haul a trailer back, and yeah, it was crazy.
What up, Captain Kurt? My dog. What's up with you?
What's going on, Kurt? Ain't seen you in a minute.
Down here in Missouri, I got a load. Nate's sitting in Kingdom City, Missouri, waiting for a load. And then I got a load, but I'm going back to Illinois. What's good with you, bub?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I think the state police around these parts got a thing for me. I have been inspected, what, 2 or 3 times in the past 2 weeks. It's like I can't pull through a way station without them like, you gotta come back, driver, with your paperwork. And every inspection they pull, I've never gotten a ticket from it, no nothing. Every inspection they pull me around from, I pass it. And then I feel like 3, 4, 5 days later, I get pulled around again. I pass an inspection again. I'm like, y'all just think I'm cute or something. Like y'all are pulling me around, and I don't know. It's weird. Like I've been pulled into way stations and inspected more times in 2 weeks than I have since I've started trucking in 2021.
Well, I can tell you one thing for certain.
What?
They don't pull you around because they think you're fucking cute.
Shit, dude. You see these pretty blue eyes. You know what they like. Don't
Pretty
front.
blue eye.
Uh-huh.
She'll be brown. Bullshit brown color.
Your eyes are bullshit brown.
Mine are hazel. I got them panty droppers. But for only one woman. Ain't that right, baby?
Look at that. See, Kobe said I'm a sexy beast. How about that? I've got one more witness than you, Bubba. I think I'm winning this one. I told I told old boy at the guard shack I was going through to pick up my trailer. It's the day that happened with your paperwork when you left it on the back of your trailer by accident, and he was talking about me and you, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm definitely the better looking one." And I started laughing, and he started laughing. He's like, "Yeah, well, you're also not 40 something either, so enjoy it while you can, because wait till you're 40." I'm like, I, I can't
Ain't
imagine
no
what I'm gonna
shit.
look like at 40. My biggest thing, dude, is I ain't afraid of nothing. Not scared of no. mm, I ain't scared of nothing. The one thing I'm scared of is getting old. And it's not even like a bad thing. I know it's inevitable and you cannot prevent it, but I think that I'm gonna have a midlife crisis pretty goddamn early in my life.
Kurt said something about eating at Loveburg. I ain't never heard of it, Kurt.
Hey, a place called Love. Yeah, I ain't never heard of it either.
Best chicken I've ever had. That barbecue sauce is insane. Where's it at, Kurt?
Yeah, we can try to hit that up.
That's right, Jen. Hazel Gang. Hazel Gang.
So what is it? Bullshit brown, hog shit hazel.
Oh shit, Hazel.
I'm just playing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of these lights. So we replaced Chad's got let me see if I can show you. Which we
Kurt
just
says
replaced.
there's
What?
that chicken place is in Lakeland, Florida.
Flor- Florida?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever eaten there. Doesn't sound too bad though. I'm a sucker for anything barbecue. Anything barbecue. It's like a problem. I'm trying to show him this. So we just replaced all the sleeper lights on Chad's truck. So Chad, the back of his sleeper on his truck, he's got 8 aftermarket LED lights that line the back of the truck, and they light up the trailer, and they also coexist as brake lights and turn signals and stuff. Well, he had a couple of them. I think he had like 3 or 4 of them that the LEDs in them were going bad. So we replaced those, and you gave me the ones that were still working. Here's kind of dirty. I need to clean them, but here's kind of what they look like here. And what's cool is that the plug for these is the same plug that runs my taillights. So now I got rid of, the old dusty OEM looking taillights. Now I got the clear lens with the chrome bezel uh taillights on my truck now. They look freaking awesome. But I got 2 more lights in here, and I have to figure out where I'm gonna put them. I might put them on the back of my truck. I've already got 2 on mine as well, which
Savannah in the
mine's
house. What up, Savannah? Keep going.
uh god dang, sorry, I'm trying to get this in the bezel. I've already got 2 on my sleeper berth though, but mine were super easy to install because in most semi trucks you'll see on the back of their cab they have like 1 or 2 little white lights, and you can flip those on. Um, Usually if you're backing up to a trailer at night, it gives you like a little bit of a work light. Well, I never use them anyways, and I see trucks driving up and down the road, and they've got like 10 of those lights back there. It's lit up the head of the trailer all nice and pretty, and I'm like, well, I don't ever use them as work lights, but I think it'd be pretty cool to have a couple of those lights at my own. So I stopped over in Illinois, Effingham, Illinois, at the Effingham Chrome Shop, and they had a couple of lights on sale for $50 a pop. So I installed those, and I could probably show them to you guys. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Don't mind the truck. We did. I'm showing them the lights. Oh. Oh damn! I didn't turn the rear ones on. Yeah, I did. How do you turn this damn camera around? Okay. Boom. So it's kind of hard to see because it's out in the daytime, but I just installed those last week, and then these are the ones that I got off of Chad's truck and installed. Oh shit! Installed last night. Also kind of hard to see because it's daytime outside, but Chad will tell you I'm a sucker for shiny shit. If it's chrome, if it's a light, if it's blinking, I like it. I've got a bunch of red
Yeah.
lights all
And
in the
and tell
inside
them
of my
what I
truck.
think about extra lights and extra chrome.
Just more shit to rattle, fall off, or cause you problems.
Or not work and get pulled over by DOT and get an inspection.
Yeah.
Just give me my brake lights, headlights, turn signal. Let's roll. I've been getting into the lights here lately. I've been switching out all my lights and stuff. And help me read some of these comments. You so lazy, man. You get on here and just stare off in the future. And then I like and then like so Chad had a lot, and then like he had some extra lots, and then
Hey,
like
for one, hey, for one motherfucker, I'm keeping conversation and I'm watching truck drivers driving in and out of here. But hey, I'm getting up and I'm showing them the lights in the truck. I'm explaining stories. You're just sitting there with your big ass head holding the steering wheel, looking out the windshield. Who you talking to?
cause look down. Look at all if you could see all the faces in the comments, they'd be looking at you like I am now. Like, damn,
All right, well, let me
you
look
ain't
back
having
through the
you ain't
comments.
having no you ain't having no conversation. We're all just sitting here listening to you.
That's what this live's about, isn't it? We read every dang comment that came through here. Oh,
Tell them, Kobe, Tammy, Kurt, got to interact. We need some relevance. We need people to like this. Hit the like button. Jump off the top ropes. Come down with the Azuka and smash that like button. We need some algae rhythms.
algorithms.
I'm
Yeah,
just picking on
Just Me Joy. Yeah, Lakeland's in Polk County. Yes.
the Queen's in the house. What's up, the Queen? How you been? How you been? She says, hit it so hard I broke my thumb. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry about your
Yeah.
thumb, though. Hope you feel better. But thanks for hitting that like button.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Just Me Joy's leaving. See you, Just Me Joy. Thanks for dipping in.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, excuse me.
Savannah says it's been way too long. I know. We're going to start one way or another. We're going to start at least going live 1 hour a day, the minimum. And with truck drivers bored anyway, instead of calling each other, go live. So what's been up in the YouTube streets? YouTube streets has been hot. People, I heard people getting sued, having to go to court, go up here, go over there.
Yeah,
People
what's
showing
the
up people's
juice?
house. Like everybody's fighting and arguing. Whew.
Mama Payday said, "Have you been making any music?"
Yeah, I have. I ducked off for that from that for just a minute. We've been down here busy down here. The money's been halfway decent, and been down here trying to make some of that. But I need to get to it. Need to get
Yeah,
to it.
you do got some fire fire music files that are saved back, dude. And you guys wait. Definitely keep your head on a swivel looking for Chad White on Apple Music because he has got some bullets in the chamber. So the Queen said Tom McDonald and Upchurch beef. Now I've been hearing about it, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really checked into it all that much. I'm not even 100% sure on what it's all about. But it's two really big independent artists, and beefing with each other. I'm not. I have to do more research into it. I can't speak on it without no knowledge.
Yeah, I've seen complex. You know,
Yeah.
because the whole Tom McDonald and Adam Calhoun doing music together. Of course, Uh, but I mean, if they had to look like men, I mean, men act like men, and if there's a beef going on there between Church and Tom, and hey, it is what it is. They can beef, but ain't got shit to do with 8 Cal.
Yeah. Adam Calhoun made a small video the other day that made me laugh. He was talking about his son Taman peeing all over the bathroom. He's like, "There's shit on the ceiling. How did you get shit on the ceiling?" And then it flashes. He's getting sprayed with like a little sink sprayer thing, and like Taman's peeing on him. That shit, it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, 8 Cal do his thing. Donald do his thing. I mean, I've listened to McDonald's music. Yeah, I'm not going to bash him. I mean, he's got good music. I just know him for his music, sometimes silly videos and stuff. But I know he's done a couple good songs with A-Cal and stuff.
Yeah.
Shit, ain't none of my business. I'm gonna just watch it all unfold. My name's Bennett, and I ain't in it.
Yeah, it's not necessarily. It's not necessarily beef. I feel like I need or want to be involved in. Kind of like what you said. Like they're just gonna hash it out like men and do what they do. And I mean, you got to think about it. You know, for independent artists, you got Tom McDonald and Upchurch, which are the two biggest names when it comes to independent artists. And then now when they start beefing, I mean that they're competition to each other. You know what I mean? So one way or another, I can maybe say I might have saw something like that coming because they're both. Well, I don't know. Upchurch isn't as controversial with his music now as he kind of used to be, but they're both controversial people. How about I put it like that?
Yeah, that's true.
I will say though, I do like Upchurch's new music. Ever since he started working with Kalani on the beat, and you can tell his bit. Like to me, the most dramatic change in his music is when his People's Champ album came out, and you can tell from that point on, his music style has changed a little bit, and I kind of like it. I like it a lot. Like if you listen to his Pioneer album or Concert for the Crickets, and then listen to like his Bad Motherfucker album or I guess Cheatham County album, there's you could tell like he's grown and matured over time throughout his career.
Hell yeah.
Vicky said, "Love the new song with JJ Lawhorn." The Yeah, that is a good song. I listened to it the other day. Look at you moving around like you might know how to drive a truck.
I mess around a little bit. You know, I might know how to do a little something, something.
A little something, something.
Yeah.
Dude, I had that. I was dropping off my trailer yesterday, and God, I wish you was there. There was like this spot between two shipping container trailers, and it was kind of tight, but it was the only spot to drop the dunnage. So I was like, "Whoa, man, I have to set up on that perfectly to try to even wiggle my way in there." I set up on it, backed it around first try, didn't pull up, no nothing like that. I'm like, "Damn, this is the time that I wish Chad was here so I could show him and I'd rub it in his face."
I've been doing stuff like that, truck driving, man. Clear back in Baghdad when you was still swimming in your dad's bag, boy. Shit. Yeah.
That's what my grandpa Rick used to tell me when I was younger. Like especially when I first got my license, he told me like something about, "Son, I've driven more miles backwards than you have forwards." Being a truck driver most of his life.
Tammy
He
says
actually,
White Lightning's still her favorite song.
yeah, White Lightning's an awesome song.
Just Majority Sisters lagging. Are we getting a new reaction from 2mothertruckers? We need to get back in the game, don't we, Kurt?
I know, dude. We haven't been in the studio in a minute.
Yeah, man. All the flag. I walked down there the other day, and like all the flags and stuff. It was like walking into a time capsule. I was like, man, laptop sitting there, road mics, lighting and shit. I'm like, man, damn. Need to get back to it though. We need to. That's what we need to do. I mean, straight up, you want me to talk English and blunt? We need to uplift this community. Like, man, it was vibrant. Uh, let reactors be reactors. Let artists be artists. Everybody just uh, bitches too much on YouTube. Bitch this way, bitch that way. Everybody says that YouTube is for entertainment purposes only, but not too many of us actually act on a day-to-day basis in creating content or reacting to music actually live by that policy. I mean, everything's taken so damn personal and like Hell, I'll get into it with Gotcha Man. I've been watching Gotcha Man. He stays on Dagburns' neck, boy. Stays on his neck, Jack. But you know, I I I'm the type where, and I've talked to a couple of you guys in private on the phone and stuff, and I do, man. I honestly believe like it's entertainment. It's YouTube. It's entertainment. It's the same as making a movie, and like it's the same as an artist. For example, an artist can sit there and say, I go hard in the paint, wash away my sins or wash away my and I'm not talking about one certain artist, so anybody wants to go out there and freaking what the fuck is that falling around for? But just say an artist says, I go hard in the paint and my friend's Jack Daniels, but the artist don't drink or whatever. Well, sometimes it's just entertainment. The lyric or the word matched up with what he was trying to say to sound cool, tickle your ear. It's the art of making music. They're music artists. Um, the name artist. I mean, do you uh, do you paint? Does an artist paint like um a picture of what's real, like forests or trees and hills and woods or this and that or a bridge or this and that? But every once in a while, an artist paints an alien face or a spaceship or a Care Bear or that's an old
Like
name,
some
Care Bear. I don't know where the hell I pulled that from, but
cats.
whatever. But do you get would you get on there and be like, I'm not buying that painting and forget that painting. That painting is worthless. That ain't real and that ain't this. I mean, when an artist is making a song in a way to tickle your ear, a good beat to rhyme, this and that, they might say, go hard in the paint, wash away my troubles with Jack Daniels, knowing that the person don't drink. He might be a smoker. Uh, but like same thing with YouTube when you're creating content and this and that. Like it doesn't mean that you make it if you troll someone or you're doing this and that. It's just for YouTube. All the strike business, reporting people and trying to shut people's channels down and actually wanting to go to people's house and dragging people in and out of court for YouTube for entertainment. Would they be suing each other, for making a movie? I mean, that's essentially what you're kind of doing. You're making a very low budgeted, um, unprofessional, amateur entertainment movie. And then a lot of times the artists they advertise and promote their stuff. People get bent out of shape. Oh, it's just a money grab. It's just this and that. And they're just trying to get money and trying to. I was hearing someone the other day on a live talking about how, yeah, go ahead, dummies, keep listening to him and everything, because he's just going to try to get your money. And they was talking about Ryan, and it's like, well, I mean, he's an artist. He's a professional artist. He makes money. I mean, if he goes on tour, that's what's, and that's another thing I don't get. A lot of people pick apart a lot of people pick apart Ryan's shit, but let's talk about something here. There was rumors on how Elvis died, right? He was unhealthy, taking pills, but it was rumors. People didn't know. I mean, we wasn't there up front and see it on a day-to-day basis like we sometimes see Ryan's life because he chooses to put it out there on YouTube and stuff. But big artists like Elvis, Dolly Parton, um, Hank Williams, uh, Corn, Leonard Skinner. We hear of them, we see them, we see videos, we see this, but not on a day-to-day YouTube basis. You know what I mean? So people pick apart so much because he's inquisitive and he's intelligent and he has an imagination and he wonders about stuff. and he decides to put it on. He decides to make a video about it and share it on YouTube. It it doesn't mean someone is on drugs. It just means they're making a video. They're entertaining you. And then when you go on tour, like ain't nobody had no problem showing up and paying hundred. Well, back then, you know, it was probably way cheaper, but nobody had a problem going to a Corn concert, an Elvis concert, Dolly Parton, or Five Finger Death Punch. What the hell are we on YouTube bitching about? Oh yeah, you know, go ahead, go to these tours. He'll probably cancel them and this and that, and he'll, go ahead, dummies, take your money and what? But I bet you later on that night after you made your video or your live, I bet you ordered a movie off of Prime Video. But you want to try to going to tour the country and perform and put on a show. It costs money. You know, we're truck drivers. We know what diesel costs. We know what gasoline costs too. You got to get there. You got to feed yourself. You got to, you know, pay venues. Um, like one went even so as far as to point out how much the municipal building downtown Nashville cost. And y'all probably know who I'm talking about by now, and I don't give a shit because that's one thing me and Nate's gonna do. We're gonna go live. We're gonna go live at least an hour a day, and we're gonna do things a little bit different. We're going to take them little filters off and not give two shits. But even when as far as pointing out how much it costs to rent a municipal building. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and you'll still maybe pay $100, you know, 150, 200, 300, or 400. If you don't like it, the same thing's watching a video. Swipe. Well, guess what? You don't even have to swipe here. All you got to do is just don't go. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if, I mean, shit. I mean, what? Yeah, I mean, it might be only a certain amount to rent the municipal building. How you getting there though? How's the artist feed himself? Paying all these people to hook up, you know, sound equipment and set up the stage, and it's a business. So that trips me out that certain people want to pick apart how someone's in their profession doing professional things to professionally make money from the craft that they do and like to do. Um,
Especially if it's motherfuckers like sitting there like a potato on their couch and ain't got no life and ain't doing nothing about nothing, and they want to sit there and act like they got the right mind to try to judge anybody on anything, especially a person who goes out there and does successful things and takes his own risk and rewards and blah blah blah. You know, he's making it happen. He's doing what he wants to do with his life because he's a fucking human being. Everybody's a human being. Like there's no right or wrong way to necessarily go about life. Just do it to the best of your ability and what makes you happy. And the person that makes music and does concerts is just as right as a person who likes truck driving, who will deliver loads until he retires, and that man can retire happy and say that I worked a job for my entire life that I loved and blah blah. Like it's both the right way to do it. So there's no room for many people to try to sit down and judge other people, especially if you ain't been in a certain, you know, in that kind of situation, in that kind of environment. You don't have any knowledge to speak on nobody else's situation. If you don't have the knowledge of it, then to just leave it alone. Like that's the whole thing about everybody saying the Upchurch is on drugs. I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. I don't think he's
Damn,
on
Hammy
drugs.
hit
What?
1,500 acres of it has tunnels you ride through. I know that's one thing to be badass. I mean, if I happen to meet Ryan there and everything, he want to get in with me. We gonna freak his ass out. We gonna we gonna have some fun. But Yeah, we're hauling out in Missouri right now, but keep going. I'm sorry, bro.
No, you're good. There's one thing though about Upchurch doing drugs is I don't think he does drugs because he's all these videos he's been coming out with talking about like King Toth and the Romans, the pyramids and aliens and all that. I don't think that makes somebody be on drugs. Not like what you said. It's just somebody who's got a creative mind putting it out there. But I tell you what. For all the years of everybody saying Upchurch is on drugs, Upchurch is on drugs, for one, ain't got no hard proof, and two, even if he was on drugs, why the fuck is it any of your business? Like, I don't know the pressure, and you don't know the pressure of being famous, and everybody always hitting your line, and then your family literally folding from beneath your feet and leaving you by yourself with, now you have like these mental scars of trust issues and, so on and so forth. Like, there's so much going on. I'm surprised he's not on drugs. So to be able
Whew.
to take that and be as level headed as he is about it, I mean, that's a lot of traumatizing stuff to go through in a really short amount of time. I don't give a damn if he was doing cocaine, if he was doing Adderall, or it doesn't matter because it's not me, and it don't affect me. Now, I mean, if it started getting to the point where like it deteriorated his life, he started, I guess picking holes in his face, or like his quality of life just, was terrible, then I mean, yeah, I'd be concerned. But I just don't think that anybody should dip into nobody else's business like that, because you just do not know how it is on that side of the fucking fence. And
You're
that
right,
bothers.
Jen. He does that. He does that. She said he does that all in his own head. Imagine some of those people trying to do what he does. They would fail miserably. Yep. You're right. Just me, Joy.
He's even
Yeah.
mentioned in some of his songs how he goes through the same stress, or what was it? What was the lyric? Hold on. I deal with the same shit that made Kurt Cobain itch his motherfucking brain with a long 12 gauge. Like, he's putting hints out there that, hey, I've got all this going on and I'm stressed out to the max, but then yet, I can still think for myself and perform and come out with music and shit like that. Like, I just don't understand why there's so many people trying to ride up Church's fucking nuts all the time. It's crazy.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Back to my point. I was driving, so sometimes you get like a little spacey. You're trying to prove a good point, and then you freaking sound like a retard because you're driving or whatever. But back to the point of like Elvis and Dollar. Elvis, we all know Elvis was on some pills and he was on some drugs. Little Miss Innocent Dolly Partner, she's on drugs. I know what you're saying, but wait a minute, she's on drugs. She ain't that old and doesn't have some type of medicine that helps her along, whether it's blood pressure or something for diabetes or something, vision. I don't know, but she's on drugs. But you take one that might be on drugs, might have had some history with some pain pills. You take another one that, with the or that might be on medication for like blood pressure. It's all drugs. I mean, what drugs you choose to do or need to do is what on you and in your personal life. But that's the problem. We didn't get to bring YouTube into Elvis's property in Graceland. Um, we didn't get to bring iPhones on a daily basis into um, you know Dollywood or Dolly's house in Gatlinburg or wherever she lives and so forth on a daily basis. Ryan just does that, and my thing is what's wrong with having an inquisitive mind, and what's wrong with questioning the unquestioned, and what's wrong with sparking someone's mind and um, wanting to, and fine, you may find out, and he just makes videos while he does it, but it- he might find something out or find out that it's not true, and then be like, that wasn't true, or oh, okay, so that is legit, and I'll leave it alone. But man, people's, and here's another thing I'll say is I get the part where someone makes their whole YouTube. journey, career, whatever you want to call it, about chasing down whether Ryan is going psycho or crazy or on drugs, and because that person is still trying to pick a subject to entertain, getting in between getting in between family and actually reaching out and contacting people's job or work or family to gain info or doxing, um, or dragging people to court or over YouTube. That's a little much. But somebody wants to get on there and bitch about Ryan does, or the boy needs help and all this and that. I get it. You're making YouTube. You're still making YouTube. So I'm the type that's like where Ryan makes a video about aliens or pyramids or caves, and he's inquisitive about it, or he wants to fact check it. Um, he ain't gonna sit around and just be a dum dum. Just be a. What do you make that one video where he kept going? Meh. I mean,
Yeah.
like I kind of think the same. Like, what's wrong with questioning the unquestioned, or checking into something that's interesting, may not seem legit, and he happens to like he started out doing YouTube and Vines and TikTok and IG. He does it now while he does that, and he brings up some legit points too. Some, majority of the time, it's like, huh, you know. But and then I don't fault the guy. I don't fault the guys that want to shirt or Kurt or tail ride his videos or life, but to reach in and like talk to family members and dox people, call other people's work, other YouTubers, or like, wow, okay, you guys are deep off into this. Y'all really are living on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it's all still funny. I watch all sides. I watch all sides because I'm like, who crazier than hell. Some of it's funny. Like I'm the type. I'm the type right now. Like we can edit. We can make videos. We can be funny. We can talk about your mama. You know what I mean? Like I watch Gotcha Man. I wouldn't give a shit. If anybody's in here, you can drop this to Gotcha Man. Gotcha Man, you're a bitch. Make a video about us. There. If he gets this and make a video about us, I'm sure he'll chop up some of our shit, make us look silly, it'd be funny. We'll do it back to him, this and that. The hell, one of these days, we might stop by Ohio and say hi to him. I mean, it's YouTube for
Exactly.
entertainment. I talk about you, some people laugh. You talk about me, some more people laugh. We talk about you some more. I mean, this is back and forth entertainment to watch and so forth. And I believe in good back and forth banter. But take it into court and restraining or protective orders. What's up, y'all? Let's check out the comments. Read me some comments, Nate. Burton fans in there. Buckeye Creeker back in the house. Just Me Joy still here. We appreciate y'all being in here.
Yeah, Buckeye Krieger said I don't mess with those people. I only vibe with like-minded people. It's the same way with me, dude. That's why I don't have a very big circle, but I surround myself with people who have the same mindset as I do, because I ain't into all that other shit. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got the patience for it. So we'll talk about music and food.
Music and food. Well, we end up we end up getting on here a lot of times talking about food.
Well, so we're two big boys and we got an appetite, and I mean, I just ate a breakfast that would probably serve two people. I ate that this morning, and now I feel like egg miserable. Fucking pancakes and everything. But on the music side, though, I actually been listening to a lot of. I've been on a rock kick here lately. Some Alice in Chains, Five Finger Death Punch, Breaking Benjamin, Motionless in White, Motley Crue, I've been on like a rock bench here lately.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of rock, heavy metal, rock and roll. While I'm unloading the trailer. That's what we need to do. We need to go live one time. I'm gonna go live this next stop. I'm gonna go live and actually I'll just stay live if I can make it. I don't know how long I got to the store. If anybody still be in here and everything, then show them how we unload. What's it like to unload a stop? We ain't never done that before.
No, not until you
I'll
lose
probably
your
be all out of breath and shit.
oh boy.
Watch me go live and then have from the top ropes the gate all the way up and then drive a roll tanker full of water off of it. I'll be like, live's over with. Fuck my life. Live's over with. I gotta pick all this shit up. Yeah, the sunshine finally popped today.
Yeah.
Nothing but rain and
See if I can't turn this around. Yeah, so here in Missouri, it's been foggy, rainy for like a week and a half. That's the first bit of sunshine we've seen, and it makes you feel so good. I feel so much better. Oh look, here comes a truck. There she goes. So this is one part of entertainment I find at truck stops. I like watching people come in and out, especially and then try to park. I think it's very entertaining. Let's see what we got here. Don't have much pain. Health is good. Health, lots of good people. But I said I was walking out of work and all the power went out. I really did the boot scooting boogie. So that's funny. So that song, the boot scooting boogie, my grandpa, we were riding in a semi truck together when I was a kid, and it came over the radio. And he convinced me that the lyrics were poop scooping boogie. So I'd be singing the song, the poop scooting boogie, and then I used to bring it home and be singing it around the house and everything. My mom be like, "What are you singing, Nathaniel?" So it's the poop scooping boogie. So who told you that? I was like, Papa Rick, and she started laughing. She's like, "That's not what it says." So I went back to my grandpa. I was like, "Papa, it's called the boot scooting boogie," and he starts laughing and he's like, "Yeah, I know, but I got you, ha ha ha." He's like, "You go home singing it?" I was like, "Yeah."
that's funny.
Hell, actually, the first time
Oh,
I think, heard something that I considered like country rap was in the semi with my grandpa, and I wouldn't even call it like a country rap song, but it was a country song, and he started rapping in it, and it kind of, I remember it like flew my interest. I was like, well, I ain't never heard nothing like that before, and it was Jason Aldean's Dirt Road Anthem. When he started like rapping the verses, that's the first time I've ever heard a country song like that. And I didn't even know that there was I didn't even know there was a whole category of country rap behind that. Like it took me a couple years after that song came out to, find where we see, Upchurch and Colt Ford, and I didn't know about none of that.
I got a comic. I can sing a little. I can turn the pipes on and I can sing a tune or two. Um, but I'm also naturally goofy and try to be a bit of a comedian. Whether how funny I am, I don't know. But
Not very funny.
what do y'all? Let me ask you. What do y'all think about this? Well, we're talking about switching lyrics, like Just Joy said her dad always used to switch lyrics and stuff like that. Like I've done that on purpose too. Um, but you know, I know the days of lawsuits and all that, you probably got a little bit more careful. But what do y'all think about this? Does anyone remember Weird Al Yankovic? And back when he redone "Beat It" and changed it to "Eat It," uh, he done that instead of "Gangster's Paradise." He done "Amish Paradise." Sung, re-sung them, made videos and all. Man, I don't know if I wouldn't like to try that. Like, everybody in this genre, what's wrong with a good laugh? You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with even switching up? No disrespect, like okay, let me pick this one. The only reason I'm picking this one is because to help prove my point. But my thing is this: what if I took YZ and changed it to something funny? YZ by Ryan Upchurch. What's wrong with a good laugh? And the reason why I picked that song is because obviously I'm not making fun of it because of I think the song is shit because it is wow. It gets me pumped up. That song is a banger. Or even do like one of my favorite songs, and I know Captain Kurt's favorite song too, uh, uh, Next to Red. I mean, we went out and made full reaction videos where I got on my Harley and threw the flag as an intro and so forth. And that song is unbelievable. But just for a good laugh, so we could lighten the mood a little bit and do like a Weird Al Yankovic thing, like he did back in the day. Um, Not you're disrespecting the artist or and Yankovic, man, he got pictures and stuff of artists that he's redone the songs, and they've he's got pictures with some of those very artists and everything, and they're friends to this day. So I mean, the reason why I say like YZ and Next to Red, because I'm not trying to say an off song by us. I'm trying to where I'm getting at is like even taking bangers, well known songs, and just having a laugh. Like you got rap, country rap, you got R&B, you got uh, rock and roll. Like I don't think does Weird Al do it anymore. What do y'all think? Anybody saying Amish Paradise? Yeah, Buckeye, Amish Paradise.
Yeah,
What
I
what?
think you should. The Amish Paradise one, Chad. That was funny.
Yeah, I don't know. Just have a good laugh, not to be disrespectful or I'm not trying to uh, coattail ride anyone or nothing like that. Like you do different artists and all that, but you have to use their songs because then it's relatable because we all know their songs. But then just to have a good laugh, you know, instead of I don't know, you can change YZ to KY and make it a song about KY jelly and have some funny lyrics and do like a video too. You know what I mean? You know where I'm going with it. You know what I mean? Or you could do instead of like next to red, do she's still in bed or something. You know, it's about a one night stand where you got drunk and you got stuck with an ugly chick or something. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Just
Uh,
Trey's here. What's going on, Bubba?
what up, Just Trey? Just Trey, you hot, son? You hot? You getting hot, son? You handling your business? I see you, kid. We haven't been on YouTube at all. Every once in a while, I'll put on I'll get a notification of a live or something, and then I get busy and don't even finish watching it. And I've been seeing you, man, on IG too. Music, man. You're doing it for real, kid. Keep doing it. We need to do a reaction to one of his songs. Kurt was asking earlier about when are we going to do another reaction. We need to get back to it. What's good with
Yeah,
you? What's good with you, man? Oh, he says working, working, working. Yeah, I believe that, man, because you be putting out them bangers left and right. Trey, when we talked last, you still live in the same place?
Buckeye said we're gonna go fishing this year, all you Indiana skins. I know we still haven't been fishing with Buckeye, but hey, I got I've got a 16-foot bass boat. It's got a fish finder on it and everything. Uh, when it gets warm outside, during the spring and everything, I'm gonna get it ready for the season. I gotta clean it and drop a new gas, or actually, it has a gas tank in it. I just need to drop in the gas tank and then tidy the boat up, and it's ready to
You
float.
you sound you started to sound like what was that video Church made on Vine or what? What he's like, man, you gotta check out this car. It's a bad motherfucker. More, he got to talk about
Yeah.
the biggest piece of shit it was. He's like, I ain't gonna lie. He's like, really, the fuel's gelled up, but it's a bad motherfucker, y'all. You're like, well, I need to put a propeller on it. Then I'm gonna need to empty out the gas can. The steering wheel's missing. It's got 4 holes in it, but it'll float like a bad motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a boat too. We
yeah,
just winterized it, didn't we?
yeah, we did. That'd be cool, dude. Go out and take a little boating trip because we could fish off your boat and we could fish off my boat. We can get me, you, Buckeye Creeker, bring the wives, make like an all day fishing trip.
Just keep missing missing the opportunity to see Big Creek. Then his Krieger's granddaughter. Uh, she's funny. She says she pops and locks the fish, popping and locking.
Tranny, dude, Tranny's funny. When she goes fishing, she doesn't like to bait her hook and she does not touch the fish. And every time she casts out, and I like open reel rods, there's open reels and bait casters. Well, Trinity, I don't know how she does it, but she tangles up her rod all the time. So one day we were out fishing, and by this time I done caught, 2, 3. They were carp. They weren't no prize fish or nothing like that, but they were pretty decent size. So she gets tired of tangling up her pole, so she cuts her fishing line, wraps it around her hand. I put a hook on the end of it. I bait it, and she throws it over the edge of this concrete thing we were standing on, and she's hand fishing with it from like 8 feet below like the edge of the line. She's just sitting there holding it. Like 10 minutes go by, she pulls up a bigger fish doing that than I've caught all that night. Crazy. Just Trey said I bought a bait caster last year. Never again. Yeah, they're pretty. I'd say they're pretty touchy, pretty fragile. They get tangled up real easy. Hell, hell, I did. I caught an Asian carp, probably about yay big, off of a spider. That's the only bait I had was a spider, and we was at this fishing hole. Was it over by the reservoir or by the Salamone? It what they call it? Call it the box. That's the reservoir, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we was there, and there's a few other groups of people there fishing as well. And it was in the middle of the night, and I seen like these teenage kids freaking out over something crawling on the ground. And so I walked over. I'm like, "Y'all all right?" And they said, "Look," and it was a spider. I mean, probably about yay big, round, like with legs and all. It was a pretty big spider, and all of them were afraid to touch it. I was like, they were like, "Were you afraid to touch it?" I was like, "No, I ain't afraid to touch it." He said, "Grab it." So I did. I grabbed it. And then I'm sitting there holding it, and they're like, "Well, what are you gonna do with it?" I was like, "I don't know. I'm gonna see what I can't do with it as bait." So I took my hook, put it through the spider into the channel it went. And at first I was like, "Man, that spider done probably fell off." I reeled it up, looked at it, it didn't fall off. Like 5 minutes after I recast it out, caught a carp about yay big off of using a big ass spider as bait. Crazy.
I was thinking the same thing, Buckeye. He said, "Nah, we're gonna leave the women at home." LOL.
Yeah.
He started talking about, yeah, we take the women. All that. I'm like, probably not. Now Trinity does like to go, and then Tammy should go. But even after a while, she's kind of like, okay, I'm over this. I'm cold. I'm wet, or I'm hot, or bugs are getting me, driving me crazy, and then she's ready to go. So, but she still lets me do it. He said, what did Trey say?
He said, "I'll stick to my Fluger open reel." Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pole.
Good stick. Hell, the stick that's making it around right now, or good pole, is the ugly stick. They're like 40, $50, and I heard they're pretty damn decent for what they are. I don't have one. My buddy Kobe's got a couple of them. Well, you got to watch me, man.
Where's
I'm
that
almost.
at, Just me, Joy? Sorry.
You're
Said
good.
there's sweet spot in how? Who? How? You talking about? Are you talking? You're not talking about Houghton Lake, are you? Of Michigan? Yeah, I like running a trout line. Just me, Joy.
Yep.
My baby
But you,
says she'd rather do something with adrenaline, fast, bike, or razor. Yeah. So if y'all didn't know, I posted on YouTube, I believe, but my wife passed her test some time ago, and then she went and rewarded herself with a brand new tri glide, big ass trike and stuff. She's cool at riding bikes. She can ride a bike, but she just relaxes more with three wheels and stuff. But then she's still out in the wind and got all the bells and whistles for sure. It's got trunk space. And buddy of
hell,
mine, I called him and everything. I said, "You ain't gonna believe this. Look who got their license, got a new bike." I was showing Tyler. He's with the AOA. He's an outlaw up in Fort Wayne, Indiana. He was laughing. He was like, "Ah, look at Tammy, got all that junk in your trunk, girl. I see you. I see you." It was funny. She was happy, been happy, but she got her she got her license. That way, she's not limited to three wheels. I told her you don't want to do that. So she went ahead and went down there and tested on two wheels and passed, and then got her traded her bike in, got a trike. It's nice.
hell yeah. We put a lot of lights underneath that. She's got lights everywhere, turquoise or teal colored lights, because her bike's like a darker blue with a lighter blue like accent, like design on it. So we put like lights in her front fender and both of her rear fenders, under the trunk area, under the frame, behind the fairing, on top of the motor, behind the motor. I mean, her shit's lit up like a spaceship at night. It's crazy, but it's a really really nice bike.
Trey says he uses ugly sticks too,
They're
medium
good.
heavy, never had a problem. Yeah, they're good. And then they guarantee them or something. Like if they break or something, you bring them in, no questions asked, switch out for a new one.
Yeah, and they're really lightweight and they're strong. Yeah, ugly sticks are really good sticks for the price. I have a real tree fishing rod. It's an open reel. That's my favorite one to use. I've done uh, taken all the fishing line out, replaced it with spider wire, and I've just done a little bit more fine tuning. Setting my drag and moving the reel itself up and down, and I've just fine tuned that fishing pole to what's comfortable for me. Nothing like cutting across the lake in a boat. Yeah, that's a fact. I love boating. I don't like big boats, like cruise ships. Never been on one. Uh, I just being that big, I don't know. It freaks me out a little bit. Can you fish off the side of a cruise ship? I wonder if you get in trouble, if everybody else is partying in the pool in the casino, and I'm just kind of sitting off at the edge of the rail outside my room, fishing over the side of the cruise ship. I don't know if they
Yeah,
use
I
it
don't
just
know about that.
wire for me, always getting caught up. Yeah, that's for sure, dude. That's the spider wire. How I try to get by with it is I put a little bit extra weight to keep more tension on it. Yeah, because it's kind of tougher wire. It'll get caught up.
You talking about spider wire?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough line, but it does tangle or gets caught up pretty easy. Which actually, I met a dude at the box, and he taught me this whole thing about river fishing. Actually, you put your weight. I don't even know how to explain it, but I know how to do it. Set up this rig, and it is perfect for low water river fishing. I have to next time me and you go fishing or whatever. We'll have to make a short video about it, and I'll show y'all how to do it the way he showed me how to do it. But head
Shallow
back to this.
water on a sunny day. I like rooster tails.
Yeah. Take it easy, just Trey. Tear it up in that studio.
Yeah, man, keep making them bangers for sure, kid. Appreciate you dipping in, man. Much
Yeah.
love. Take care, man. Enjoy your day.
Well, Queen, her lunch is over. Good to see y'all. Drive safe. Good to see you too. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good rest of the day at work. I'm
Yes, the queen. Thanks. Thanks a lot. What are you doing?
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm telling Trinity, he got out y'all to go talk to a lot lizard. Didn't he, y'all? He went out to talk to a lot lizard. Nah, we ain't never seen a lot lizard. I think I seen one the other day because it was weird, but I don't know. I've never seen an actual lot lizard. Thank God. Uh, has everybody got good weather today? A little sunshine. Finally, it stopped raining and misting and gloomy and overcast, cloudy around here. It was like the first time I haven't used my windshield wipers in like 2 weeks. Feels like getting a phone call. Where I wonder where he did go.
Just making sure I didn't leave my rear light accident.
That's we know what you're doing. I'm telling Trinity, you was out there talking. We all seen what you was doing. You was out there talking to a lot lizard.
Yeah, ew. Yeah, if I want a side dish of herpes for lunch, I'm good.
Side dish of herpes. Get some
Bug
herpes
eye.
syphilades.
Huh?
Get some herpes syphilades.
Yeah.
One stop shop. You can come here and get everything.
Oh man.
No word from John yet.
Not yet.
Well, you living the life there, huh?
You could call
Don't
it
worry,
that.
don't worry about it. I'll go out and run and make the money. You just sit there and chill out and eat eggs and bacon and hang with lot lizards.
10-4. Oh, his door's open.
Who?
Jesus. This guy hauling a Conestoga. They got the door in the front
Huh?
of the trailer and it's open. It just smacked the back of his sleeper. I think he's stopping the truck to check on it, though.
Wee.
But the door's too wide to close it. He's going to have to jackknife his truck to close that door. I kind of want to let him know, but there's another truck driver there that looks like he's talking to him. Yeah, okay, he's fixing.
Well, shoot, I'm about at the first store, so probably hop off here. We'll be on here for what, about an hour?
Hour and 20 minutes.
Dang. Yeah, we can jump off here for now. Appreciate everybody coming in here, visiting with us, listening to us talk.
If you're watching it back, hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe. We're going to try to be a little bit more active.
Oh yeah, we'll do another hour later today, or definitely later today or tomorrow. Need to do a minimum at least an hour a day.
Yeah.
Talk about what's hot. Talk about what's not. All right, well, I'll talk to you, Nate. I appreciate everybody coming in here. Y'all have a good day, and we'll see you soon.
See y'all.
Later.